Need to get some light here. Hello, how are you? Trying to get this right. There we go. Got some light, enough light. Want to talk to you about, or just make a short video about the alien UFO kind of phenomenon. I saw a video today, and of course, I don't believe everything they're saying, especially because he's talking to this guy that is really not a Christian. And it's Timothy Alberina, who I mentioned before, Richard Dolan. Now, Richard Dolan has a lot of information about aliens, but again, he's not a Christian. But it's good for the information. You have to take it with a grain of salt. Everything. But I'm bringing it up because I'm just watching it, and what I did is I make actually a playlist for Alien. So all my, well, actually not all of them, but a lot of my alien videos I put under that playlist. Now, I also saw some interesting things here when I looked at some of these videos. One of them, of course, YouTube always uses Wikipedia to inform us, about the real stuff. Like, for instance, what I have talked about in this video, are aliens here and who are they? I must have talked about the interdimensional, that these UFO are interdimensional. And of course, what did I get from Wikipedia is interdimensional UFO hypothesis. Of course, it's not proven, right? So it's a theory. And of course, we work with the Bible. And if we work with the Bible and we use the Bible, then we know that these beings, and there's going to be beings, and they are from another dimension. And again, some people don't understand that concept. I don't understand it either very well. It's really something new, and I don't know. It's hard to understand. Yes, I do get that one. But how else can you really exist where heaven is? Now, there's people that believe in the flat earth, so they believe heaven is somewhere above the firmament. God has his little throne up there. Yeah, okay. If you want to believe that, that's fine with me. But that's not what I believe. I know that there is a lot more than a flat earth with a firmament on top and God's throne on top of it. So no, these angels are from a world. God made them in another dimension. He did not make them in this three-dimensional world, which Jesus created later. These beings existed when this three-dimensional earth was created. We know that. Please study the Bible. Okay? So, but here they're saying, oh, that is a hypothesis. Let's see what they're saying. Is a proposal that unidentified flying objects sightings are the result of experiencing other dimensions that coexist separately alongside our own. It's really amazing how they want to hide all the observations and all the findings of science. They're even trying to do that now. And then under this video that I'm just watching with Timothy Alberina, and again, I do not agree with everything, especially end times theology, with Timothy Alberina. He has facts, and I go after facts. He's saying here, alien abduction. Alien abduction refers to the phenomenon of people reporting what they believe to be the real experience of being kidnapped by extraterrestrial beings and subjected to physical and psychological experimentations. Okay, and you can continue to read. So that's Wikipedia for you. And I have already shown Wikipedia is not always consistent. Okay? But again, we can read it. There's no problem. But again, we need to do our own observations or collecting of data. I don't want to observe any aliens because I know they're either fallen angels or they have to do with demon activity. I've said that over and over. But with this, and so I don't want to experience anything with these beings. And nobody should want to experience anything with these beings because we know what kind of beings they are. Because they're described in the Bible. People in the Bible have had experiences with these beings. They know there are no other beings. Okay? The Bible describes the beings that God created. He also describes the Nephilim that God created. And, of course, their souls that are always looking for a body, a host. And so I always tell that these demons are looking for hosts, and I believe those are the grays because they're created. They are avatars. But, yeah, this, like I said, I have no problems listening to people that give you these informations, and we have to be careful. We have to be careful, but there's nothing wrong collecting information. But also know how in the world these, what do they have to do, what these things have to do with the Bible and the beings God created. That is the most important thing. But again, they were talking about this alien disclosure that started, I think it was started last year around, of course, before fall, before the Feast of Trumpets, because that's the day or that's the time that the rapture will happen someday. I don't know when. That's why we don't know the day or the hour. One of the years it will happen around that time. And they always, before that, around summer or so, they always ramp up the alien disclosure and then they shut it down. And this is exactly what happened with last year's alien disclosure. They made a big thing about these whistleblowers coming out. And now the government is shutting it down again. And they're going to wait. People, they're going to wait again until around summertime. Wait and see. Because every year Satan is expecting or waiting for the rapture. Yes, he doesn't see the time correctly, but he knows it's coming. Okay? He knows it's coming. He's not 100% clear about the future. Because, in a sense, people really affect the future. The way we choose, he doesn't maybe know exactly, how we choose and how that affects everything. So, okay. But he knows it's coming. He knows the time is up, people. The 6,000 years, I just saw recently a video, somebody trying to figure out when these 6,000 years are over. And he used the jubilees, okay? I don't know, was it 120 jubilees that he was saying will end the time, which he says was 2024, okay? I don't know if that's true. Okay, but okay, he figured it out through the Bible. And you know what, people? It is possible that we're coming close. Of course it is. We're so close. These approximately 6,000 years, because I don't think they're exactly because what he's saying, that they're going by Jubilee years, are almost over. And they're approximately 6,000 years. So yeah, we're coming close. Very, very close. And every year could be the year of the rapture. In other words, when the day of the Lord starts, and I know a lot of people don't believe in the rapture, but when the day of the Lord starts. And when the day of the Lord starts, the rapture happens first. Why? Because God is not allowing for his bride to stay during this rapture. He will take her out and hide her in the rooms that Jesus is preparing right now. So that's important to know. But yeah, if you are not informed about these UFOs, and again, if you want to go to Timothy Alberino, okay, watch some of his stuff. Again, hey, salt of grain, use salt of grain, be careful about the information. You can't believe everything, people. But if you need some more information about that, I think it's something we need to know. And yeah, if you're in the rapture, if you know 100% you're in the rapture, you don't have to worry about it. But, maybe you want to tell your unbelieving friends or your unbelieving family members that should you be gone? And somebody or the government is saying, oh, it was the aliens, they should know that it was the rapture. I think we can prepare our family and family friends and who are unbelievers for this time, so they don't fall for this huge deception that is coming. It will be a huge deception. I don't know, will it be bigger than the pandemic? I think the pandemic was just a preparation to see how far, of course, people will be gullible. And yeah, you know what? I think they will have all people believing in this. Well, it's going to be a false alien invasion. They will, or fake alien invasion, whatever they call it, I have no idea. Well, it's a fake one, but they will call it a real one. They will say, oh my goodness, we made a mistake. They're really here. Oh my goodness. We didn't want to say it because it was so bad. And of course, then they will have the perfect lockdown. Perfect lockdown. People will be afraid because here there were already people that were abducted. People know maybe somebody who was abducted. And yeah, they can lock down people. I don't know how that's going to help them because I don't know. But again, it's a perfect scenario to use for when all these people are gone. Hey, inform yourself. This is one of the things you can be informed. Okay, you can also say, well, who cares? I am going to be gone. All right, but maybe some of your friends and family members are not going to be gone. You already know they're not listening. And maybe when something like this happens, maybe they wake up. I'm coming to an end. This is a short video. Just want to remind you, I have this playlist called Aliens. And let the Holy Spirit guide you always.